Welcome to Numbering the Days channel. It's week 38 on the ancient biblical calendar, and it's a busy week at the temple. Priest Ezra is scolding the men of Judah and Benjamin over their sins and requiring them to send away their strange wives, and later in the same week, Prophet Haggai is receiving a word from Yah about the uncleanliness of the people and their offerings. So it's a week in which there's a lot of strange and unclean things being rejected. Now let's go read the stories and hear from Joshua on this week. Let's get started.
Hello there. We are in week 38 of the creation calendar, and there's a few things on it this week. It's the 260th day of the year on the Wednesday, the 38th week of the year, the 4th day of the week, and nothing is happening on Wednesday and Thursday. But come Friday, King David orders a census. You can read about it over here. Also, in a different time period, Prophet Ezra begins the process for all strange wives to be divorced on this day. All children born of these women were also included in being cast out. Ezra 10:9. Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem within 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the street of the house of Elohim, trembling because of this matter, and for the great rain. And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, You have transgressed, and have taken strange wives to increase the trespass of Israel. Now therefore make confession unto Yahweh Elohim of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land, and from the strange wives. On the next day, King David rises up in the morning and pleaded with Yahuwah for his mercies. This is also the same day that the Chaldean Magi arrive in Jerusalem. When they arrived, they inquired from Herod on where to find the king that was born. The following day is day 1 of the angel of Yahuwah bringing pestilence on the land of Israel and Judah for the sin of David, counting the people. Day 2 of the angel the following day bringing pestilence on the land. And also on that day the Magi give their gifts for Yahusha to his parents in another time period. On the next day is day 3 of the angel of Yahuwah bringing pestilence on the land of Israel and Judah. 70,000 men have been destroyed, and the angel of Yahuwah is about to destroy Jerusalem. King David pleads for mercy and purchases the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. David built an altar and made burnt offerings and peace offerings, and the angel of Yahuwah stopped the destruction. Also on this day, in the Second Temple period, Prophet Haggai receives word of rebuke of polluted offerings in the Second Temple. And there was a prophecy also given to Zerubbabel, or about Zerubbabel. Yahuwah is going to bless the people from this day forward as temple foundation is laid. Zerubbabel to be governor of Judah as a sign and overthrow the kingdoms of the earth. That is a future prophecy of it's strange, there's times where you'll see half a sentence and it's obviously referring to end time stuff, and that in the end times we will understand why Zerubbabel is a signet or a sign. Haggai 2:10. In the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of Yahuwah by Haggai the prophet, saying, Thus says Yahuwah of hosts, Ask now the priests concerning the law, saying, If one bear holy flesh in the skirt of his garment, and with his skirt do touch bread, or pottage, or wine, or oil, or any meat, shall it be holy, set apart? And the priest answered and said, No. Then said Haggai, If one that is unclean by a dead body touch any of these, shall it be unclean? And the priest answered and said, It shall be unclean. Then answered Haggai, and said, So is this people, and so is this nation before me, says Yahuwah, and so is every work of their hands, and that which they offer therein is unclean. Now this matches up with chapter 89, verse 73 in the R.H. Charles version of Enoch of the animal story. It ties in with the polluted bread when they rebuild the temple. Also on this day, Joseph and Miriam take Yahusha to Egypt. Thank you. We appreciate your support on our YouTube channel. Please click, like, and leave us comments, as this so very much helps us get our videos shown. It helps way more than you know. We publish a weekly episode from the calendar each Friday, so subscribe so you do not miss any. My wife is busy interviewing students the rest of this month for our upcoming group of beginning Paleo Hebrew students starting in January 2026. See the links in the description to join us for fellowship, study, and online classes. Shalom.